We need to talk about the fact that Trump had a very long message for the Ayatollah. He is not happy with Iran's Ayatollah because obviously that guy's a psycho and he's somewhere in a bunker talking about how Iran won against the United States like a crazy person. And Trump is clearly getting tired of it. And Trump also expects this guy to have a modicum of respect for him for actually not allowing him to be killed by IDF. And so he had some things to say about it. Please read this. It's a two-parter Trump tweet to the Ayatollah.
Why would the so-called supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is it Khamenei? Khamenei, sorry, of the war-torn country of Iran, say so blatantly and foolishly that he won the war with Israel when he knows the statement is a lie? It is not so. As a man of great faith, he is not supposed to lie. His country was decimated. His 3 evil nuclear sites were obliterated, and I knew exactly where he was sheltered and would not let Israel or the U.S. armed forces, by far the greatest and most powerful in the world, terminate his life. I saved him from a very ugly and ignominious death, and he does not have to say, thank you, President Trump. In fact, in the final act of war, I demanded that Israel bring back a very large group of planes, which are heading directly to Tehran, looking for a big day, perhaps the final knockout. Tremendous damage would have ensued, and many Iranians would have been killed. It was going to be the biggest attack of the war by far.
There's more. Here's the second part.
During the last few days, I was working on the possible removal of sanctions and other things, which would have given a much better chance to Iran at a full, fast, and complete recovery. The sanctions are biting. But no, instead, I get hit with a statement of anger, hatred, and disgust, and immediately dropped all work on sanction relief and more. Iran has to get back into the world order flow, or things will only get worse for them. They are always so angry, hostile, and unhappy. And look at what it has gotten them. A burned out, blown up country with no future, a decimated military, a horrible economy, and death all around them. They have no hope. And it will only get worse. I wish the leadership of Iran would realize that you often get more with honey than you do with vinegar. Peace.
And so what was the response? A fatwa. So in response, the Ayatollah is like, yeah, I'm issuing a fatwa and I'm commanding Muslims everywhere to murder Donald Trump. So, and Netanyahu.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have been so kind in the... I shouldn't say this out loud, but maybe he shouldn't have been so kind. Maybe he shouldn't have been so kind.
I actually don't really know why he was. Like, if they had an opportunity to take this guy out in the midst of all of the stuff that was going on with the 12-day war,
right?
Probably wouldn't have been a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. He wants peace. I think Trump just wants peace.
Yeah.
This is the thing. People, like all of the woke right, will say he's a warmonger. I disagree. 100%. Totally. I disagree. He is not a warmonger. He wants peace. I think probably one of the things that I love about him, but I also dislike about Trump, is that he thinks sometimes that these people think like us.
Right.
I totally disagree with them on that. I think these people think nothing like us.
So, yeah, I completely agree. These are not normal people that you can negotiate with.
Nope.
And they're not people that you can assume that the art of the deal is going to work on.
Yeah.
They're just a different breed of crazy.
Yep.
And there's no reasoning with them.
Yeah. And I think that he feels as though I can do this. I can negotiate with them. I love that about him. But I also, if I were friends with him and I could talk to him, I'd be like, dude, you cannot reason with crazy terrorists. You just can't.
Yeah. Yeah. We want to remind everybody about becoming a premium member at Angel Studios.
Yeah, you should totally do that. Did you guys happen to see King of Kings over Easter? You should have. It's a great movie. How can you not love Angel Studios? There's for people like us, conservatives, who have been totally ignored by Hollywood and all the crazy people in it, all the whack jobs. And this past month, back in May, they came out with The Last Rodeo. It stars Neil McDonough. You guys, if you watched Yellowstone, you know who I'm talking about, ladies, the blue-eyed Neil McDonough. And if you haven't seen it, you need to. I loved it because I love all things rodeo and cowboy. If you like Yellowstone, but you want something that the family can watch, like this is that, because it fits the bill, because it's about a retired PBR champion that is trying to save. He goes back into the rodeo business to save his grandson who is dying of a brain tumor. So it's just a really, really great movie. And if you become a premium member of the Angel Studios Guild, you're going to get 2 free tickets to see the last rodeo in theaters. And then you'll also get free tickets to every theatrical release from Angel Studios. And then also as a premium member, you get to help decide which projects get greenlit, which ones get made. You are literally shaping the future of them and the entertainment that they provide to people, which I love. So don't wait. Go to angel.com/chicks, claim your 2 free tickets, and then join over 1 million Americans taking back control of entertainment. That's angel.com/chicks.